'Cause you've been so, so good to me. All right. How the poop are we gonna do this? Oh boy. We can't even load in because last time we loaded in at 7, it kicked us out. I'm gonna blame that for the reason that we had issues yesterday. I gotta blame something, but I'm gonna make that the reason. I need to see who signed up. Because this week we're gonna be doing Swiss rounds. Which I don't hate Swiss rounds. I don't love Swiss rounds. Swiss rounds is very I personally like tournament styles better, but I think that Swiss rounds is more fun because you get to battle more people and test out your team. So I feel like if you want to get better, Swiss rounds is the way to go because you can battle not everyone in the tournament, it depends on the people, but you can battle a majority of the tournament depending on the tournament size, as well as you can see like where your team matches up, where it can be better, where it could be worse. So I do like Swiss for that. I had Mini help me prestige because Timbo abandoned me. Now I know how Momo feel. I don't think I've ever abandoned you. And I don't think Minnie has played Brawl Stars with me in months. She's not a real brawler. Yeah. I need to take part of a recruitment today. And I also need to do a challenge. So right now we have 3 people signed up technically. I know Stokes is on his way home because Stokes has been updating us from his kids' game, and I'm happy they won. Dang, I could have saved a whole ticket if I waited 4 minutes. Son of a biscuit. I could have had a whole more ticket. Can't believe Stokes got 2 shinies. Bro, gotta be hacking. I have all these Pokemon. Maul Loki was looking crazy when Stokes was running up. Leafeon, Galate, Hydreigon. Some of these have shiny Pokemon Go I can send over. I don't know if I got a shiny you. So we're gonna. How much do I have of these? I look, you want to keep these. Let's go here. I'm gonna do a trial and see how I feel. Because if I forget about you, then we're not gonna keep you, obviously. So this time we're gonna run a singles tournament. We're gonna do Swiss rounds. I'm gonna run a quick singles match to let people get in, let people come by. I know singles matches aren't like the most renowned, the most favorable for people. People really like going with. Should I try this doubles team for it? We'll try this doubles team. People really like doubles because that's what they do at Worlds. That's like the official way that they're gonna do it, the play style. So we'll see if Stokes makes it. I know Stokes is trying his best, so we're gonna take our time. And so we have Don Fuego. We have Arc. We have Reaper, and we'll put Stokes for now. Though he's not here, I believe he'll make it. We'll put Stokes in for now. Cause you've been so good to me. The only one I'm scared of is Charizard. Fake out. This is a doubles team, but we're just doing it to stall. Low key, I might mega, I might not. Low key. Actually, you have no ghost types, so I can definitely mega. And you cover a good amount. I don't want to start with you first. Trainer Trump, what's good, my boy? Welcome in, welcome in. Did you stop by to hang out? Did you stop by to do singles today? Let's see what we got in here. We got Reaper. I know Reaper's in here because he a hater. Ark's not locked in. Mystic Star. Hey, yo. Hello. I mean, he said his kids had a game, they won. And then he was driving back like 10, 15 minutes ago. So maybe we did start a singles match. Let's see. Lopunny. Really don't need a Drain Punch. Fake out. Whoops. Fake out to be safe. See if he swaps or megas. Loki think they have fake out, so we're both gonna go back. Working on content ideas, that's the best. Content idea is the best because you just gotta try stuff. Sit down, write some notes. I'm old fashioned. I get a pen and paper. You write some notes and do that. I don't think Ark has ever been locked in. His fake out went first. You biscuit. I knew you were faster. Well, how the frick do I go from here? You're faster. You're probably gonna do close combat. Should I try to eat the close combat? Definitely faster. We'll try to eat the close combat. We'll try to eat the CC. Do you type it or do you physically write in a journal? I like to have journals, so that's just me. With this team, I should definitely have a ghost type in the back. I mean, I guess I get a fake. I was gonna close combat just to get speed buff, but Archulodon, good freaking choice. You biscuit. You running stamina? You biscuit. You gotta respect the journal. If you don't respect the journal, Jimbo can't respect you. Yeah, I said it. Gave him a free buff off the fake out before that. That's annoying. Should just went for it. Because now I could have been faster and he could have been dead. I should just went for it. I knew it too. Alright, this gives us a chance that we can heal and try to catch the Lopunny. We'll take a little bit of HP. I feel when I read it better understand thinking and not text. I agree. There's a thing that we learned in school that when you physically use more, when you use more of your senses, easy to retain. So when you write something, you're holding it. When you say it out loud, you're saying it, you're hearing it. So when you do things to retain, that's why you forget stuff when you're typing or texting or typing on the keyboard, because you're not using all of your senses to retain as much as you can. I'm just healing bro for free, but shoot. He's getting buffs, so just trying to heal. Ooh, those are good. Those are depending what's filled in it, those are some of the best buttons. I need to make sure I'm listening for the oven. I did this game to see if Stokes will make it on time. If not, we're gonna go Swissy. Swissy rounds, Swissy rounds. Yeah, Oscarado was dragged the poop out. Accident. Gracious. Don't want to be ice because you have close combat in the back. It's safer to be Flower Tree. It's not going to do much. Or I can just go here and try to just get up out of there. Big stream ideas like challenges or events. I write them down and compare the direction I want to take the video in. I like that. I did that a lot when I was doing like YouTube challenges, like collecting every 151 or challenging people in Pokemon Go. Like I would sit there and write it out like a week before, get my camera and think I'm like, all right, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. And I would just sit there just like mapping it everything mentally. Cause I'm like, bro, this is gonna be hard to do. A little bit more heals from the baby. He double stamina, so he's like the perfect counter to Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan gets 2 hits. That's nice. Draco. So this isn't the worst. I don't have anything for low pony, but it gives me a chance to an extent. They might have Charizard in the back. I might be move locked. I have Choice Scarf. We're just gonna have to be move locked. They're very hard to do. They're not easy. Definitely not easy. Alright, this is not ideal, but we're gonna see what we can get at. The Lopunny comes back, has Fake Out. I went Grass, so it probably has Triple Axle. Goes in with the Fake Out. Goodness gracious, why did that do so much for a Fake Out? It's like, it's like 32%. Could be better. We'll take it. Close combat, and it finishes. That one was rough. I think seeing the Lopunny, this would be a good team to have a Basculegion instead of a King Gambit. But like I said, this is a double team. I just wanted to try it out to see where we would be before Stokey got here. But we have 3 people. We have Reaper, we have Eric, we have Arc. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Swiss. And so Swiss is a way that you essentially battle everyone. Same rules apply. And then at the end, I will say who's the finalist. So best 2 out of 3. Since we have 3 and we're doing Swiss, someone will essentially just sit out. So it'll be pretty simple. Yeah. Let's see who responded time-wise. 1, 2, 3. It's not bad. All right. So I'm going to invite you gentlemen into the party. So we have singles. Yes. You have a story for me later. Uh-oh. Whenever someone comes in saying, yes, Sirski, and then I have a story, that's scary. Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go here. So what we're going to have first is, since we're doing Swiss, we're going to do best 2 out of 3 each round. And when we do best 2 out of 3 each round, we will go from there. So first we're going to have... I'm just going to do this the order I had it. Eric versus Arc. The first game. And then after that, it's going to be Arc versus Reaper. And then it will be Reaper v Eric. And then however that goes, we will have the finals. Simple enough. So, Arc, Eric, Court 1, best 2 out of 3. Bring in your singles teams, and we will get jiggy. Yes, sir. Ski. Right when you wake up from my nap, too. Oh, sleepy boy. Hey, mama, he a sleepy boy, mama. So singles is a lot different than doubles for the sheer fact that with doubles, you kind of have to have synergy, while singles, you could darn near have no synergy. Like, you can just have an idea pop in your head and be like, you know what? I only get 3 mons. Let's try it out, right? And so, there may not be much synergy when you look at these teams. You may find some synergy, depending if some mons want to set up a little bit before, a little bit after. An example who's not here is that you could run a mon that has Sandstorm, like, you know, Hippowdon or such, and then behind have a Garchomp, right? That obviously helps them with evasiveness. But things of that nature is like singles, you can just see just 2 raw teams, and they just go at it. So we got Arky on the left, we got NPC Don Fuego on the right, and let's get jiggy. These games are always faster because they're singles, but I love them more, probably more than I should, but I love them a lot more. So let's get jiggy. And I believe, did I say Jingle Bells? There's no way. Jingle Bell. Bro, is a key. It's not even a bell. All right. Arky got Meowie Wowie. Meowie Wowie. Versus Jingle Bells. Obviously, a nice little type advantage from Arky having a fire type against a little steel boy. I'm interested to see where Eric's going with this. Very interested. I know Eric likes to make left field teams that has different status changes. The buff, debuff, lock you down. So to see Eric with this is very interesting. And I believe all 3 of the gentlemen are in Discord right now from when I checked. And so the 3 people who are playing, Eric, Ark, and Reaper, should all be in Discord talking as they battle. So there may be some friendly banter, or they could be locked in. Probably friendly banter. So if you guys do want to hear that commentary on top of mine, !Discord, check out the Discord. You'll get all the updates there. We have Hangout, have voice channels, and much more. Meowie Wowie with the Flare Blitz just freaking melts the key. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And even with that, just looking, Don Fuego has about 3 to 4 mons weak against fire. Venusaur is weak. You have the Klefki, and then I believe Hydrapple. I don't know if it's Pulley Dragon or Dragon Grass, but that might make it neutral. But yeah, there's a good amount of weak versus fire. Gengar comes in again. Named Gengar yesterday. Super Sweet Syrup. I like that. Evasiveness fails. So hopefully that Meowie can miss a couple more shots. Arceus has a shiny, standing firm, ready to go. NPC Fuego with the little Meowie with the parting shot. He said, now you see me, now you don't. Attack and special attack goes just as well as the Incineroar. So Ark gets to show his second mon now. We see Fuego has his 2. Klefki's gone. You got Gengar here, and then 1 more secret in the back. Now Ark showing out his second, and now he will have 1 more secret in the back. And Dragonite is right here. Gengar uses Fickle Beam, going all out for the attack, and freaking, oh my goodness. I do not know what typing that is. I assume it's Dragon. It's super effective. It is a Dragon type Hydrapple. But that took a good 100 points off. And so now Dragonite's coming in, hitting with the Mega, getting sturdy, getting ready. And let's see. Ideally, I believe Dragonite's a lot faster. We'll see where the EV spread is for Arky. So Dragonite comes in, hits him with the Ice Beam, goes straight for the neck, takes out Gengar with 1 HP. Probably with that Focus Sash, because that bar was moving way too fast to not have a Focus Slash. So now Gengar hangs on to it, has the opportunity to strike back. Another Fickle Beam, shoots, Dragonite is gone. And so now, on both sides, 1 mon is gone. NPC Don Fuego lost his Klefki, while Arky lost his Dragonite. The only difference is, Don Fuego only has 1 HP with that Hydrapple. Now Arky shows all 3 of his mons, brings out the Emolga. It is nice with singles though that you can have 1 mon against all 3 and have an easy sweep, depending on your speed and your damage. And why is it named Jimbo? What? Out of all the mons, I get to be named Emolga? Okay. Not the Incineroar. Not the Tinka. But the little flying squirrel. Alright, I guess I'll take it. Something's better than nothing in this economy. Things are expensive. Doing a lurk. Appreciate it. Thank you for the lurky durky. So Arky brings back the Incineroar. Like Batman with Robin, we have a little angry hamster. So let's see how little angry Morpeko looks so tiny. Bro's like the size of his foot. Fake Out does a good amount. Flinch doesn't move, takes about 25 off. Goes to Hunger Switch, and that's something you don't want to see. That face get angry. So now, Arc should be scared. The color change, the face change, the demeanor change. Swagger goes up. So ideally, we see that the evasiveness should go down with the swagger, but he swapped out, so evasiveness goes back. Meowie's confused. Flare Blitz comes in, and that's what you don't want to see, is a buffed up Incineroar who just got buffed even further with a crit on top. From going to lowering evasiveness to hitting crits. Oh my goodness. And so, Arky with the win in game 1. Now, let's not forget, by default, Arc is first week champion. I say default for the sheer fact that I did battle him that week, and I did win, so technically I should be week 1. But I'm the host, so I can't be week 1. And so, Robin is the name after my ex. All right, that's an interesting statement. I won't bring that up with your wife. Now, Robin is crazy name, but we have another game between Arky and Fuego, game 2. Let's see how this will be. Let's hop in this spectate mode. Let's see if they're going to change up their plans. We have an idea of what Fuego is doing. It's very interesting. I don't know how it's going to work overall, but it's very interesting. So, I wanted to be live streaming a long time, but that's because I've been busy with my own things. Like writing down my game ideas, making new YouTube videos. I'm back now. Well, Kaizen. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. I'm happy you're back. We are having our weekly tournament. Every Tuesday we battle in doubles. Every Wednesday we battle in singles. And so that's awesome. Oh, she knows Robin. I'm sure she knows Robin. I don't know if she knows that you're naming Pokemon after Robin before her, but you know, that in itself is another story. So that's between y'all. I don't know. I'm all shoulders. No, I ain't got no arms right now. You see me? No arms on the stream. I'm just all shoulders. No, I don't know. Named the Moga after you for giggles because I had no other name ideas for it. If that's the story you want me to believe, then that's crazy. That's crazy. Jimbo doesn't even know I'm here, I think. What? I read your messages twice. Your first message was, hey, yo, like, hey, yo. Which I said word for word, bar for bar. I always see Mystic Star. You got that big blue shield. Like that insurance or whatever. It's not really that good, though. But that insurance company, that blue shield. I'm happy you're glad to be back. Have you been playing Champions yourself? Beep Beep. All right, that's a hard name. Out of all the names and goofy nicknames I've seen today, that's the best one. Beep Beep is definitely the best one. Fake Out comes into Beep Beep. Some of y'all too young to know about Beep Beep. Y'all never was born with the freaking Looney Tunes. Beep Beep gets a speed boost. That's pretty nice to have first. That's a good plan, knowing Fake Out's going to come in and get a free speed boost. Very good idea. It is a psychic type. Wow, Meowie is a dark type. So we're going to have to see how Fuego's going to play from there, but has that free speed boost. Would be essentially worthless if you swapped out because you just got that free hit. And uses Baton Pass. So with Baton Pass, literally swaps out. So, hey, right what I just said. Good hit, take the speed boost, gets out. Brings out Berry White. What are these names? I feel like I don't remember the real name. Because now Berry White just got Berry Smacked. Left with 3 HP, super effective, got hit in the chin. A nice little chin check. So Meowie Wowie is having a field day against Fuego today. Wondering where the synergy is, but we did talk about how in singles, there's not much synergy. You have an idea, you see some mons that may work together, and you go from there. Shadow Ball comes in, that's a ghost type move, dark type by Meowie's not very effective. Meowie gets his lick back after that special defense goes down, and now parting shot goes in. So instead of finishing, he said, you know what, I'm gonna spare you, I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna come back. That's a great idea, especially in singles, because next time Meowie comes back, it will have a Fake Out online. That's huge. Having a lot of fake outs, especially in a game of singles, is ideal. Hey, you got some potions in the background with some energy drinks, bottle shakers. Speaking of which, I don't remember the pizza coming out. Let me double check. Pizza is out. Pizza is ready. That blue star should be the first focus. No, not you, Mystic. I know you don't play this. I'm asking if Kaizen plays this. I know you're not playing. You're not a real battler. You're not a real battler. And so, the pizza's not burned down. Minnie got it. Hey, you got people in the back just waving their arms, just flaring them like, hey, do you see me? Hey, do you see me? I don't even think that's a form of cheering. Usually cheering, they have animations of up and down, like pumping. They're like waving like, hey, see me? You see me? You see me? Comes back out with Beep Beep versus Meowie, which we ideally know that Fago can come back. Just give Beep Beep that speed. We'll see if Fuego uses that speed this time. It does suck having that type disadvantage. And so, flinch, couldn't move, speed boost. Let's see where we can go from there. How will that speed help a Mon that's less weak? Baton Pass. Again, the Baton Pass, it goes out, and then it shall bring Venusaur. Your typing was very, very cooked against Incineroar. Oh my goodness. This whole typing was just weak against Incineroar. Half this team is weak versus Incineroar when you look at it. Beep Beep is weak. Klefki is weak. Chandelure, weak. Venusaur, weak. And the top 3 Mons in the game right now is Incineroar. So, Arky does have a good advantage over Don Fuego, but it's far from over. You don't count money till it's in your count. Mega Venusaur comes in. He's roaring. He's ready to go. Let's see where he will be. Veno shot comes in. Hits. Doesn't do too much, but it does enough. Parting shot. Trying to get another fake out. Attacking special attack goes down. And now we get to see. Do we see Emolga again? Or do we see Arky's third? The question of the day. And there goes Jimbo. Once again, very low at 42. Mega Venusaur is just towering over. Emolga's like the size of his eye. Oh my goodness, so tiny. Veno shot comes in, takes out Jimbo. Jimbo gets smacked. Jimbo cries. Jimbo goes back into the Pokeball. Now, Ark has an opportunity to throw another fake out with that Incineroar. And there it is. Incineroar, and we have an idea where this will go. So now, 56 on the Mega Venu. Meowie Wowie 108. That fake out has been hitting like a truck recently. I'll guess it bring it down to 10. 39, a little thick 'em, schnick 'em. All right. Now, Meowie Wowie at 108. Ark with one more in the back. Technically, Eric has one more too. Toxic comes in. He said, you're going to keep swapping, take some poison with you. And so, Meowie Wowie takes that to go. Badly poisoned. And now, Flare Blitz comes in. It's going to take some recoil from that. Mega Venu's going to go. It's going to take Toxic Tit. Could bring it down to around 50 when it's all said and done. This is the first round of Toxic, so it's not going to be the worst, but it'll do a good amount. 95, Citrus Berry comes in. Well, never mind. It won't take as much as expected with that Citrus Berry. Brings it down. Now, the inevitable. That Baton Pass Beep Beep. What can it do? Yeah, online stuff be very sussy at its finest. Energy Ball comes in, does a sliver of damage, not that much. Darkest Lariat comes in, hits like a truck. Beep Beep is gone, and GG's to Don Fuego, GG's to Arky Sparky, and game 1 goes to Arky. And so now we will have Arky versus Reaper on the main court. Almost every game has bots nowadays. That's just how it is, sadly. That's just how it is, sadly. It gets people in, and then they go from there. So that is just how it is. I don't use all the most used Mon. This team is just super weak to Dark and Fire. That team is super weak. Out of all the choices, you didn't have to use Meta, but you didn't have to use them all week against Incineroar either. So, I mean, hey, it happens though. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? So we know what's on Arky Sparky's side. Let's see what Reaper's bringing in. An Aegislash, a Ceruledge, a Blasty Boy, Sneeze the Biza, Aerodactyl, and a Pelipper. Bringing it in, bringing it in. 2 win streak under Ark's name right now. Under his belt, above his name. Now, as I expected, brings in that Maui Wowie, brings in the Sneasler. Both Mons can have Fake Out. I believe Sneaser's quicker because I dealt with this literally at the beginning of the stream when I was trying to run a Fake Out. Sneaser is a fast Mamma Jamma. Sneaser used upper hand, said, you know what? I'm not going to even play with you. And Arky Sparky doesn't do a Fake Out because that has high priority. Unless upper hand's faster for priority, but Fake Out's pretty fast. So upper hand comes, gives it a little hi-ya, and there goes Incineroar. So that huge monster, that huge aggressor that took down Don Fuego, gets one clap to the face and is gone. Now Kenmore, bougie brand, bougie washi, comes in 125 HP on his chin, Sneasler at 157 HP on his chin. Both sides are standing strong, and with singles that go a lot quicker. Sneasler used Swords Dance, and so now Sneasler is ready to go. Attack Rose. Hydro Pump comes in, actually hits, does a good amount of damage, leaves Sneasler with 58. That Swords Dance is scary because we know it can hit like a truck, and we know how fast it is. So that is something that Ark needs to be prepared for. Dire Claw comes in, splashes 53. Any status conditions on it? No status conditions. Volt Switch comes in, takes out the Sneasler. Now Ark has to show his third because Incineroar got cooked. So now Ark shows his third, Reaper shows his second, Sneasler takes that to the chin, and now let's see where we'll be. A Dragonite, ideal. We know a Dragonite can Mega. We know that from the last series against Don Fuego. Reaper making his decision who to show. Arky obviously has to show it first because he Volt Switched it. Now Aerodactyl comes in. Unnerved, too scared to eat berries. The thing has a Mega Stone. Now we can see where it could be because technically Aerodactyl has a Mega that a lot of people just don't run. So we may see a double Mega this turn. We fully don't know from Reaper's side. So now that answers the question. A double Mega from both sides. Aerodactyl comes in first, as fast as ever, and then there goes Dragonite next. So with that being said, Dragonite went second, which makes me believe it's slower. Aerodactyl should be faster, but when you Mega, your base stats change. So let's see. Dragon Dance comes in. Now that's something you don't want to see. Attack and speed rising. Ice Beam comes in. It's like a truck, but not enough. This is scary because now you have a buffed up Aerodactyl against a Dragonite. And so now decisions need to be made from Reaper. Which move is the move? A Rock Slide comes in, takes a lot of damage, brings him down to 71, but the question, does it flinch? Very super effective. Let's see it. Ice Beam comes in, no flinch, hits Aerodactyl on the chin, Aerodactyl is gone. And so now Reaper has 2 knocked out, 1 in the back. That special one in the back that has to be shown. So now both shots have shown all 3. It's Ceruledge. Ceruledge is pretty fast, but Mega Dragonite standing there unfazed. Let's see how this will plan out. Roost comes in, gets a nice little heal, and now it loses its flying type ability. Poltergeist comes in, it's about to attack Dragonite, hits him with that does a good amount of damage, brings it down to 59. And now that flying type comes back. Roost, which I found out heals you and you lose your flying type ability that turn. That's really key. Very key for some mons. So now, hits Ceruledge, leaves him down to 89. Takes a bulk up. So instead of finishing off Dragonite, wants to get his defense and attack up, which is crazy because Dragonite and Rotom are both special attackers. So now, that defense isn't going to help much, but it can do more damage to secure. Ceruledge comes in, gets smacked off its chin, and there it is. Arc wins game 1. A very risky play by Reaper to take the bulk up, to take that, especially knowing he can get hit like a truck and knowing that both are special attackers. I know you want the attack up, but knowing you can one-tap with the previous move you did, that's a gamble. And don't get me wrong, I like to gamble. So I'm not saying it's a bad play, but what I'm saying is very risky thing to do. And so now we're going to hop back in the court. Singles are way quicker, just fast as lightning. Right now, the way it's looking, if Arc does win this, he would have 2 wins under his belt and he will be going to the finals. And that will leave Reaper and Eric in the last match to have a bout. And in that bout, we'll decide who gets to go into the finals. Now, if Arc smokes this like a Swisher and starts getting cooked and Reaper wins this, we're going to have a couple wins on the board and we're going to have to go from there. But let's see what will be in this game. Arc is very confident. He's been running the same mons. Will he switch up the strat? We've seen Incineroar and Dragonite in all or not 90% of the matches he had. Reaper, seen him once. We've seen what he can do. He took a risk. He took a gamble. He didn't win that time, but will he gamble again and have it on his side? Arc has a 3-win streak above his name. Throwing up the K-pop. Oh yeah. And now, answering the question I just asked. Bringing out the Shinashta. Too nervous to eat berries. Aerodactyl's coming in first this time. And now we have a little bit of a ball game. The green tea versus the air fossil. The Aerodactyl fossil. So now, the moment. Where will we go from here? Both sides deciding to start with something different, have a different strategy coming into game 2 in this approach. And so now, Mega Aerodactyl's there. Dragon Dance comes in. Get jiggy with it. Ay. Attack and speed goes up. That's huge. Machagacha comes in. Avoids. Aerodactyl gets a free buff. This is scary because now Reaper can double down and gamble and do it again. Another Dragon Dance to buff up. Or he can try to swing. That is the scary part. Rock Slide comes in. Hits green tea like a truck. Leaves it down to 0. Reaper said, I gambled last game. I'm not going to do it twice. That's a crit. Green tea is gone. Green tea matcha is no more. So now we get to see what Archie has in the back. Aerodactyl is a problem. Hits a Molga as a flying type. Hits Dragonite as a flying type Rock Slide. Also hits Incineroar. Hurts this team a lot. And now we bring out the Kenmore washing machine. And so Reaper decided to play it safe. Only did 1 buff. Another Rock Slide comes in, brings it down to 56. Kenmore being as reliable as it can be. And right when I say how reliable it is, it takes the flinch to the chin. Aerodactyl is finna have a sweep day with this Rock Slide. Kenmore is no more. And now Arc has to bring out his third. Look at this. We were talking earlier, the thing with singles is you can have one mon that sweeps everybody when you least expect it. And speaking of expectations, this was not least expected. Dragonite coming in, about to get that Mega, but we do know Aerodactyl still standing on that Dragon Dance. So it has that attack up, has that a speed up, and he's up like a truck. Mega Dragonite comes in. Wings are flapping on that big forehead of his. And now, let's see. Rock Slide comes in. Super effective, brings it down to 77 as we expected. Now, Dragonite gets a chance to come back. Ice Beam goes. Depending if this crits or not, does a good amount of damage, more than the last game. No crit, but it's in a position where Aerodactyl gets to go first. Last time Dragonite went first, but after that Dragon Dance, Aerodactyl's speed is through the roof. So now, if Rock Slide connects, it's going to be very scary for Archie. Rock Slide comes in, it connects. 0 on the chin for Archie Sparky. And now, Reaper sweeps, a clean sweep with Aerodactyl. So now, Arc's going to have to go to the drawing board and go into game 3, knowing that he has a problem on his hands. Majority of his team is weak versus Aerodactyl. So he has to ask himself, how will I take it down? What will I do? It looks like Reaper has a good strategy, a good plan, because, well, the first one sweeps. So let's see in game 3 the decisions that they make. Welcome in, Jacoby. You had a good nap? Ugh, had me a good nap too, I can't lie. Giggles didn't giggle enough. Not enough giggles. Not enough giggles. Now, singles battle. Let's see how it will be. Game 3. Arc won the first one. Reaper came back and swept with the second. And now, Reaper said you can't put all your card tricks out. He's going to change. So he brings out a flying type, but not Aerodactyl, a Pelipper with Drizzle. So now, Ban Hammer versus Pelipper. Right now. Tink-a-Tink versus Pelipep. Let's see where we go. It uses Protect to start. Very passive. It would be scary if Arc tries to buff first turn. Goes with the Fake Out. Very nice. Good Protect. Very nice Protect. Not enough giggles. Not enough giggles. So now that first turn goes by. Now it's the Hammer's turn. He said, if you're going to Protect, I can too. It takes 2 to tango, and here we go. Hydro Pump comes in. Does not connect off the Protect. So now we're down to turn 3. No damage on the board. Both sides will Protect. Play Rough comes in. Pelipper avoids the attack. That's not what we want to see. Hydro Pump comes in. It's going to be stabbed. It's going to be boosted because the rain brings it down to 83. That was the thing that Arc needed, was the Play Rough to connect. So since it didn't connect, that's the scary part. Use Play Rough again. Avoids again. What are the hacks going on? Instead of Pelipper taking it out, he said, you know what? Let me put a Tailwind and make sure my mons have a speed boost in case I get smacked. And so now, Arc missed, gave Reaper a chance to set up. We still don't know how much Pelipper can do. Oh my goodness. Hydro Pump comes in, knocks out the Ban Hammer. I was going to say we still don't know how much damage Pelipper would take. We don't know how much it can do on the defensive side. The rain stopped very fast. I believe in singles it's 3 turns, and doubles it's 5, because there's no way that was 5 turns when we counted 3. Now, Wash comes in, does a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, does so much damage on Pelipper. Darn near 4 times weak. Double weak with that water, double weak with that flying type. Kenmore is a problem, but we do know that Pelipper is faster because of that Tailwind. Hurricane comes in. That's a gamble move. There's no more rain on site. So Hurricane is not 100% accurate. It's only 70, 100% accurate in the rain, and a confusion comes. Reaper with the ultimate hacks hits itself. 2 evades, gets the Hurricane and the confusion. What the poop is going on? Another Hurricane. Hurricane's only 70% accuracy. So this is crazy. Swinging and swinging. Confusion hits the first. Will it hit for a second time? Hits for a second. Oh my goodness. What is going on? There's no way Reaper hits Hurricane 3 times. Kenmore is confused. It does Volt Switch. He said, I got to get something off my chest. Hits it like a truck. Extremely effective, but something we didn't know what it had. A Focus Slash. So when it's all said and done, more is said than done. Because Pelipper, though it's 4 times weak, stands sturdy off the Focus Sash. This is insane. Hacks are on Reaper's side at an all-time high. Dragonite comes in, and the Tailwind has yet to peel out. Hurricane comes in, still hits 3 times in a row. A gamble at its finest. Now it's nice that the swap came in for Dragonite, because as a flying type, it won't take as much damage. And so, comes down to 126 for the Dragonite. Looks beautiful. Pelipper with 1. The Mega comes in for Dragonite. Now the question is, does this Dragonite have extreme speed? Can it outpace that Tailwind and take out Pelipper for its marbles? Let us see. Use Dragon Pulse. Don't see the extreme speed. Dragon Pulse comes in, takes out the Pelipper, and Pelipper is cooked like some oversized chicken. 3 Hurricanes, no rain, confusion with a double hit of confusion is insanity at its finest. So now, no more Tailwind. Tailwind's been gone. Jimbo didn't notice, but here we are. Blastoid standing firm. This is scary because a lot of Blastoids do run Ice Beams for Dragonites like this. And so now, we have to see what will be. Ice Beam from the Dragonite side. We're seeing that come from the Blastoid sides, but it comes from there. So now Blastoise said, hey, I can copy you too. It takes two to tango. Dragonite is gone. Bye-bye, Draggy. But this is far from over. Washi Rotom is an electric type. It could hit Blastoise, and depending what Reaper brought in the back, it may be able to do a sweep. Now we know it's gonna have to hit like a truck because it's down to 26 HP. Goes in for the discharge. One taps Blastoise. Now Reaper's down to his last mon. Arc's down to his last mon in the red. Reaper gets to show his third. Now the true question is, who did he bring? Aerodactyl comes in. We know what Aerodactyl can do. We seen it in game 2. Too nervous to eat a berry. All right. 10 more. Aerodactyl. This is to decide game 2, round 2 of our Swiss match. Excuse me, game 3, round 2 of our Swiss match. Aerodactyl Megas. It comes in. Smiling as it can be with them sharp teeth. You need a dentist, my boy, and you need a haircut. The beard getting a little long. Rock Slide comes in, takes out Kenmore. Freaking G's and oowies. Arc is cooked. And on this side, Reaper takes it to go. And so now, Arc has a win under his belt from the first series. Reaper takes that and comes back off a deficit, losing the game 1. Now we go down to Reaper and Eric. And I love how seeing all the homies are Ultra Ball. That's awesome. Love to see it. Ultra Ball in singles. Very intense. All-time high of hacks on the side of Reaper. Very surreal, very unreal. But here we are. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And so now we get to pop into here. Now, this is where Eric needs to get a win. If Eric can pull off a win, there will be one win across the board for everybody. If Reaper pulls this win off, we will have a finals matchup of Reaper versus Arc, because Arc would have won 1 game today, Reaper would have won 2, and sadly, if Eric cannot pull this out, he will leave with a donut. So let's see how intense this matchup will be. So now, Reaper has that 2-win streak on it. Don Fuego has that ghost type badge on it. Let's get it, get it. And so, Spatara comes in. Pelipper comes out. Gets the drizzle rizzle. And so we get to see where we go. It's gonna be intense. Beep Beep, used to doing a lot of baton passes, gets a Calm Mind. So you know what? It's getting jiggy, it's getting sturdy. Special attack and defense rises. That's nice. Hurricane comes in, auto hit because the rain. Special defense went up. It did help it survive a little bit more. But another confusion hits. Speed boost from the Spathra. Confusion is against it. This boy Reaper is hack central. So Beep Beep is confused. It does baton pass. He said, now you see me, now you don't. It is out. And so we get to see who else is brought in. This is the key part. A nice little tailwind. So now a little speed goes on that side. Jingle Bells comes in. And as Jingle Bells comes in, we get to see where it goes. Hydro Pump comes in. Hits like a truck. It brings it down to 41. Let's see what the Jingles can do. Leftover comes in. Brings that up. And now, where do we go from here? Hydro Pump comes in, evades the attack, and now it's confused. Stored power. Getting it ready to go. Drops it like a hammer. 58 on the Pelipper. Leftover comes in. Jingle Bells gets a little bit more HP under its chin. So here we are. 57 on one side. 58 on another side. Now a Hydro Pump comes in. That hits like a truck. Takes out Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells is not ringing no more. Now, does Fuego bring back its Espathra? Does he bring in something different? Does he show his third? Decisions need to be made. Beat Beat comes back in, and here we are. 73 on the Beat Beat, 50 on the Pelipper. Decides to bring back in the Espathra. Did a Calm Mind, did a baton pass, but now it's back. It's here to get jiggy. No more rain on the field. And so now a Psychic comes in. Beep Beep hits Pelipper. It brings it down to 0. Pelipper is gone. That's the most aggressive we've seen that Beep Beep. Been using its speed boost to its advantage, taking its sweet time, but now Beep Beep got a hit, and Blastoise comes in. Big man Blastoise, big man Blastoise, big man Blastoise coming onto the field. So now Energy Ball comes in, hits Blastoise like a truck, brings it down to 76, hits for half, and that's super effective. Very nice. Cell Smash by the Blastoise. Now, that's a gamble. Defense and special defense goes down. We see that the energy hits like a truck. Its speed rises, but Blastoise has a white herb. And so its stats went back to normal. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. But not beautiful enough. Yeah, maybe it is. It comes down to 2 from the Blastoise. It survives. Dark Pulse comes in. Hits like a truck. Beep Beep gone. Very sleeper play. I like that. Keeps all the buffs. Negates all the losses. And here we are. A very sleepy play from Blastoise. So now Venu comes in. Standing firm. Kind of like that. I might have to take notes on that Blastoise when I shell smash and I smash the shell. Now, Venu's getting that Mega. It's getting sturdy. That's something that Blastoise doesn't want to see. But at 2 HP, you don't want to see anything, honestly, because almost anything's going to slap you in your chin. And so, here we are. Ice Beam goes first. He's faster. That's going to hit for a lot. Brings it down to 79. Now, Venusaur has a chance to get his lick back. Use Giga Drain, gets a little bit of HP. Not too much because, well, he only had 2 points. So that should probably bring him up about 1 and brings it to 80. So now, who is in the back? Who needs to be dealt with? Who did Reaper bring for his third? And it is a Saru Ledge. Coming in with full HP. That's what you don't want to see. A Mon that can have fire type moves and slice and dice. That is not ideal. Toxic comes in, a status effect. Very nice. Gets to add to it and slows him down a little bit. So now, Bitter Blade comes in. Bittery of the Blades. Takes almost enough to knock him a 12 on the dot. So now, hurt by the poison. Venu has to make something out of nothing. It looks a little exhausted. It looks weary. What can it do with 12 left on its chin? What will Mr. Gardner decide? Venu Shot comes in. Does a good more amount of damage when a Mon is poisoned. This case, badly poisoned. Bitter Blade comes in, takes out the Venu, and that is the GG's and ooh-wees for Game 1 of Reaper versus Eric. So now, Eric has some plotting to do. Eric has some scheming. He's yet to put something under his belt in this Swiss tournament. What can Fuego do to change the turn of these tables? I like his team. I like how they work together and blend. Seems like something's missing as far as damage. You want a lot more damage output, but in this tournament, Fuego didn't bring it, so he's gonna have to add as much stats as he can. Back hurts from all the planting. You are not lying. Boy is hurting. He is hurting. So now, Reaper, Fuego. And depending on this matchup, depending if Reaper pulls this off. If Reaper pulls it off, it will be Arc versus Reaper in the finals. Best 2 out of 3. If Eric pulls this off, he will pull it into a game 3 and bring it down to a round. So this part is what's scary. How will we cook? How will we come back? A lot of potential on both sides. You see what a Reaper can do. We're now seeing what Don Fuego can do. Reaper has a 3-win streak under his belt. He's feeling himself. He's just like Mike Dre. He's in the building and he's feeling himself. But how long can he go? Does Eric have something to stop him? Does he have a game plan? A Sprout Thread lead has been the game plan for most of the time on his field. Will it be something different this time? What will Eric do? Jingles Bells comes in. Now, the keys are clinking and the Aerodactyl's there. That's not the worst matchup. Knowing that Aerodactyl is a rock type, knowing that Jingle Bells is a steel type, it's not the worst matchup. Jingle Bells just don't be belling hard enough to make it jingle. Whatever that's supposed to mean. It means it doesn't do as much damage as we would like. Mega Aerodactyl coming in. Looking ready to fight as ever. So now, Iron Defense, getting protected. I like that. We talk about the strats that Eric needs to do. His defense rolls sharply. Dragon Dance. So both of them get Jiggy. A turn where they can sit there. Attack goes up, but also the defense goes up. So they both took a turn where they're like, you know what? I'm going to take some time. Another Iron Defense goes in. And so now, that should be +4 defense. Ironhead comes up with a +1 attack. Does a little bit of damage. Brings it down to 97. Leftovers comes in. Brings it over that 3-digit number again, and here we are. So now, +1 on those sides, +4 on the defense on that side. This is scary. Calm Mind comes in. Jingle Bells is starting to get sturdy. Reaper needs to find a way to stop this, because if this gets out of hand, that little Klee might be the door that's been shutting Eric out, and it will be unlocked. Another one. Attack goes up. Leftovers comes in. So now, +2 speed, +2 attack, versus a +4 defense. It's still +2 overall. Gets a turn of leftovers and slowly approaching that full HP. Ironhead comes in, does a little bit more damage after that. Dragon Dance brings down to 70. Drain Kiss comes in and said, hey, look at me. HP you see, 104. And don't forget, it had some good cold pizza last night. Leftovers comes in, brings it back to 112. And you don't want is Jingle Bells to get too turned up. Because if it does, it's going to be a problem bringing down. Ironhead comes in, brings it to 66. Stored Power comes in, swings on the Aerodactyl, brings it down to 16. Leftover comes in, should bring it over that 70 mark, and here we are, 74. Aerodactyl with 16. Now, this is scary. Aerodactyl is taking those chins, hits to the chin, but not shooting enough. Drain Kiss comes in, HP goes to Don Fuego, Aerodactyl's gone. Brings it to 42. Leftovers will bring it approximately to 50, more or less. So now, not even more or less, exactly 50. Oh man, good numbers, good counts. And so now +4 on the defense for Jingle Bells. It has a beautiful stat line right now. It got a nice Calm Mind as well. And that little key is the key that Eric needed. But will it unlock all 3 doors? It unlocked 1 by taking out Aerodactyl. Still has 2 more doors to unlock. But now, Cerulege shows he's not afraid. Swipes down. This is nothing. Bitterblade comes in. Hits. Brings it to 0. And there you have it. Now, we're officially even on both sides. Both players have lost a Mon. Both players have 2 Mons still alive with full HP without any buffs and without any debuffs. So right now, this looks like a nice fresh game, bringing out Berry White. So, 2 ghost types, 2 fire types, 2 types that are mirroring each other. Who's faster? Who's stronger? And which trainer has a better strat? Coming in, Shadow Ball from Berry White. So it's faster. 1 taps the Cerulege, super effective, and now it goes away. Don Fuego said, Jimbo said I got a donut. Well, I don't eat donuts. I'm trying to get a celery stick and get a 1 on the board. Now, Pelipper comes in, drizzles it down, and that will slow down Chandelure to an extent. It is a fire type, though we see it's using ghost type moves. So, will Eric gamble Berry White and try to get a move to think it's faster? Berry White does gamble, comes in, Shadow Ball, hits Pelipper, brings it down to 23, brings it down to the red. Hydro Pump comes back in from Pelipper. Stab plus Rain Boost brings Berry White down to 0. So depending what Eric brought in, he has the opportunity to clutch this up. Chandelure did his job. He took out Cerulege and he left Pelipper in the red. So whoever's last needs to do their job. And comes in is the fake Gengar, because that's a high dropper. Super Syrup. Evasiveness fell. Doesn't matter, because if a Hurricane comes in, it automatically hits in the rain. So now, who's quicker? Who hits like a truck? Who will win? Right now, Hurricane comes in, hits the Hydrapple. Super effective, brings it down to 1 because of a crit, but because of the Focus Slash. Now, all or nothing. Will Gengar clutch this up? Use Fickle Beam. Fires, shoots, gone. Pelipper's done. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Don Fuego clutches up and wins game 2. There you have it. This right here is what we like to see. Essentially, this is what a semifinals would be, because depending who wins, the next game would be the finals. Let's go to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yo, that was a crazy game, boy. That was a crazy game. Oh boy, a crazy game. They was out there swinging. Eric thought of something and it worked. Oh boy. Giggles did the giggles to boost the effectiveness off the giggles. Ahaha. Jacoby is back. Oh man. These games have been intense. They have been insane. I'm loving it. 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 So here we are. The moment we've been waiting for. Going to game 3. Eric won game 2. Don Fuego's Yanni wipes that 3-win streak off of Reaper's title. Coming in, let's see how the strats change. Going back to the Espathra and Reaper starting with Cerulege. This is huge. Essentially, this is a semifinals matchup, so depending how this goes, we will have to change this Swiss tournament. Being more aggressive with the Espathra, using a Psychic against Cerulege. Using Poltergeist, and its attack is going to be hit with the Bright Powder. And bada boom, bada bang, you say it like this. When I move, you move. Just like that. Beep Beep is no more. So Beep Beep gets one talent by Cerulege. He does a little roar of celebration. And now Eric brings in the Hydrapple. Good old Gengar. Super Sweet Swerve goes in. Evasive goes down. And so now Cerulege at 104. Gengar at 181. Fully strengthened up and fully ready to box. And so Bitter Blade comes in from Cerulege. Flashes and Dices brings it down to 105, and after brings itself up to 142. Gets a free HP. Fickle Beam comes in, brings it back down to 72, and here we are. That Bitter Blade is going to be annoying because that does moderate damage and a good amount of heal. Speaking of which, it comes back like Kobe and Shaq. Brings it down to 33 to Gengar. Heals right back up for 108. And so, Gengar is going back and back and back. That Gengar is looking real thin. Welcome in, Wings. Welcome in. Looking very, very thin. Gengar's taking a hit, getting the heal. Taking a hit, getting the heal. Hits that Bitter Blade, brings down Gengar to 0, takes that heal. Bro said, GG's, the game. What's in the back? Ooh. Well, that'll do it. Wings, how you doing today? You play Champions yourself? And so now, Jingle Bells, 132. Bitter Blade hits like a freaking truck. Goodness gracious. Bro had to get the locksmith for the key because he just sliced and diced. GG's, ooh-wees to Reaper and Eric. And so now, a recap on today's Swiss tournament of singles. In third, as of now, we have Eric with 0-2. Arc with 1-1 and Reaper with 2-0. So now, this is the time. The finals for our singles. Reaper versus Arc. Court 1. Let's get it. Been fun. Just started ranked. I'm Great Ball 3. That's dope. Well, welcome in. I don't know if you've been on our channel. I'm Timbo. We do everything Pokemon. Pokemon Go, Pokemon Unite, Champions, a little bit of Brawl Stars, a little bit of this, but anything Pokemon related. We've been doing weekly tournaments since Champions came out. Every Tuesday we do doubles. We have a tournament, and every Wednesday we've been doing singles, and we have our singles tournament right now. If you ever want to be in the tournament, I do post the signups in YouTube as well as in Discord, and it's just like a super fun thing we do each weekend. Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious. But if you ever want to join the Discord or sign up, you are more than welcome. And welcome to our community. I believe the 3 people in today's Swiss tournament are in Discord hanging out. So let's get an intro, let's get a match, and let's get jiggy. Let's do it. Let's get it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Timbo, back with another video. And today it is Clash of Champions singles tournament. And we have our finalists, Reaper versus Arc. This is exciting. They did play earlier because in singles this time we did a Swiss round instead of our usual tournament bracket. And with that being said, these are our finalists. Every Wednesday we battle in singles. It could be a tournament bracket or Swiss depending how many players. And every Tuesday we have doubles, and on doubles it's the last ones have been packed. And so if you ever want to stop by a live stream and check out our doubles tournament, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. or if you ever want to check out a singles tournament, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. both Central Standard Time. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And let's do it. Let's go. It is the finals, baby. Reaper, Arc, neither with a win streak under their belt, both looking fierce and both seeing each other earlier in this Swiss round. So let's go. All the marbles right now. Pelipper comes in on one side, Tinga comes in on the other, and Weather Control on Reaper side with Drizzle, having a drizzle some rain. And so Pelipper standing strong with 135, Banhammer standing strong at 191. This is going to be exciting. Fake Out comes in for Pelipper, buys a little bit of time. If Flitchy can't move, there goes turn 1. One thing I like about singles, you have to be aggressive early because in doubles you can set up things of that nature, but in singles you're swinging like a truck, just like that play rough. And Reaper said, you know what, I'm still setting up. Tailwind on his side to give a little bit of speed. Pelipper down to 91, Banhammer at 191, and both are standing there strong. Now Protect comes in, being passive. I love that, just wasting time until that rain goes away, because it won't get boost from water types and it won't auto hit with Hurricane. That's a good little turn to slowly wait and make the rain go. Hydro Pump comes in, avoids the attack. Play Rough comes in, hits the hammer. Pelipper goes down to 57. Attack goes down with it as well, but he's a special attacker, so that does not matter. Now will Arc continue to be aggressive, or will he throw another Protect? Smart play, another Protect comes in. And so now with the Protect, this should be the end of the turn for the rain unless I miscounted. No, I didn't. Rain stops. Tailwind petered out, so no more advantage on Reaper side. No more rain. No auto hit on Hurricane. No boost for water type moves, and no more speed. Play Rough comes in, Pelipper avoids the attack, and now Pelipper with the Hydro Pump, shooting and Putin, brings it down to 125 for the Banhammer. These are the moments we like. A finals match where both players are being aggressive and ready to rumble. A lot more faster with the moves, a lot more faster with the decisions, because in doubles, a lot more strats, but singles, you see it in your face, you hit it in your face. And Pelipper goes with the Hurricane. Big gamble because Hurricane is only 70% accurate when it's not in rain. Rain is 100% accurate. But Play Rough comes in, brings Pelipper down to 2 HP even with the crit. So Pelipper has one more move before it goes. Hydro Pump comes in, hits the Banhammer for 62, and here we are. A low HP Pelipper, a moderate HP Banhammer. They're looking at each other eye to eye. Another Protect comes by. Now, if Reaper timed this, which he did, he would Tailwind to get a speed boost knowing that a Protect would be coming. Arc has been going back and forth with his Protects. Very nice, very clean. A little bit passive, knowing that there's no more Tailwind and no more rain. And with that passive move, it bites him in the booty cheeks. Banhammer's gone. Reaper hits that Hydro Pump thanks to the Tailwind. So Arc being passive instead of attacking gave him a speed boost to actually finish him off. So now Arc has 2 more in the back. He has to decide who will he bring in. And he brings in that Meowie Wowie, the Maui Wowie. And so 202 on the Meowie Wowie. Pelipper on the 2. Pelipper uses Protect. And so now let's see what Arky Sparky's gonna do. Fake Out comes in, protected, another turn goes by. Full HP on the Meowie Wowie, 2 off the Pelipper. Now let's see where we will be on this turn. That Protect does help keep him alive, but then also with the same drought, it takes 1 more turn from the Tailwind. And now we have the Dragonite. Hydro Pump comes in, Dragonite eats that. That is a great swap on Arc's side. So now, Tailwind's gone. Still, obviously, no more rain. So here we are, 147 on the Dragonite. He has an opportunity to Mega. Speaking of saying that, here comes in the Mega on the Dragonite. Dragonite brings in the Mega. Reaper standing there with 2 HP on the Pelipper. And now Dragon Pulse comes in, takes out the Pelipper. And now Reaper has to show his second Mon. These are the things we like to see. Now, it does give Reaper a little bit of opportunity to decide and strategize a little bit more. Knowing Arc showed all 3 of his. Tinka's not. He brought in Incineroar, a beautiful swap bringing in Dragonite to catch it. But now, we see a Blastoise, who is a problem. Blastoise can take out Incineroar and it can take out Dragonite. Having a Water type move and an Ice Beam, this is a problem. Arc needs to solve this problem. He needs to take out that Blastoise quickly and effectively, however that may be. Withdraws in Big Boy and brings out that Meowie Wowie. Brings down the attack, doesn't really matter. He's a special attacker. White Herb comes in. That's a huge play. When they battled earlier in the Swiss rounds, Reaper Shell Smash and used that herb to bring it back. And the freaking Frozen comes in. This guy is hack central. And now he's just standing there. What do you do, baby boo? Now the Surf comes in, brings down to 76. Will that help defrost? Citrus Berry comes in, bro's frozen, but still pulled out a berry out his cheeks to take a bite. Thaws out off the Surf. Darkest Lariat comes in, starts spinning like a spin cycle, brings down Blastoise to 104. Blastoise down to 104. Meowie Wowie down to 126. This is the moments we like. A nice heated match. A nice heated match. Big man Blastoise trying to clutch up, having type advantage on these 2 mods. Great catch, great swap, brings in the Dragonite. Blastoise does the Shell Smash, so it looks like Reaper caught that. So now this is the scary part. Its speed's higher, its attack and special attack is higher by 2 stages. We know it's going to be fast as a truck. Ice Beam comes in, hits the Dragonite. Dragonite is no more. This is what you don't want to see. You never want to look in the eyes of a Blastoise after it Shell Smashes. That's what we don't want to do. That's what we don't want to see. And I'm happy I'm not on the side of Arky Sparky, because now Incineroar is going to have to see that. And so Incineroar comes in, speed is up, special attack is up. The attack goes down, but as we said earlier, he's a special attacker. Does not matter. And so Fake Out comes in, buys a little bit of time, takes off a little bit of damage. Flinch could not move. Another turn goes by. Meowie Wowie at 126. Big Man Blasty Boy at 82. Both players looking at each other in the eye. Animation goes away. Surf comes in. Meowie Wowie goes down to 0. And first game goes to Reaper. GG's and ooies to both sides. And this is going to take us to game 2 of our finals. Thanks, sounds good. I'm still learning. Hey, I'm happy you're still learning. I think coming into these live streams and watching is an awesome way to learn if you want to learn singles or doubles. I know in Discord we talk strats and we share our teams, so that's another good place to learn. Sorry, I don't really read the chat too often when I commentate. I've been trying to practice my commentating, so I would love feedback, good or bad, thumbs up, thumbs down, wavy hands. But I'd be very locked in during the match, and I try in between matches and during the pick stage to catch up on the chat if need be. If need be. I'm out of water. And I'm hoping for a game 3. So I mean 2 more rounds of commentating and no more water for Jimbo. That's scary. That is scary. That Maui Wowie. That Maui Wowie. So I'm excited to see how this pans out. Everyone, if y'all haven't yet, put y'all bids in on who you think's gonna win. Right now, game 2, Reaper Arc. Reaper did have an opportunity to take over game 1 with that Shell Smash Blastoise to take out Dragonite and Incineroar. And so now we see the same matchup coming from both sides in game 2. Reaper starting with his Pelipper and Drizzle. You see Arc with the Banhammer. They both are starting the same. Wonder what they have in the back that's different. Pelipper uses Protect. Banhammer used Fake Out. Very mirroring of what happened the first time. Let's see where we go from here. Last time, Arky did a Banhammer and he protected, and then this was a Tailwind. Am I living a life of deja vu? Same starts on both sides all the way up to turn 3. All right, so now the exact same thing. Arc still protected, knowing a Tailwind would come in. Play Rough comes by, hits the Pelipper, brings it down to 99. And so 191 on the HP of Banhammer, 99 HP on the Pelipper. Still has another turn of Rain, and let's see what will happen. A Protect comes in, and so now with that Protect, we see a Hydro Pump, obviously protected, brings us down to another turn. And so both players are trying to use the best of their strats. Last round of Rain brings in the Hydro Pump, brings down to 88, and Play Rough comes in on the other side, brings down to 62. So both players at about half health. Rain is gone, Tailwind is gone, so now Arky Sparky should be faster once again. This is crazy. Pelipper does have that 90s flat top, and Mr. Flat Top is gone. And now Cerulege comes in. Banhammer protects, but it failed. Reaper read that Protect like the back of his hand, and now Cerulege comes in. So far, both sides, it looks like Reaper is mirror matching all of Arc's move and reading him like a textbook. Arc's gonna start having to throw some curveballs in and try to do something different. And here we go, Orochi Rotom. We did not see Buddy Boy last game, but Reaper still saw it coming and threw in a bulk up. So now, he knew the Protect would come, swapped in, knew a swap would come, bulk up comes in. This is getting scary because Reaper is in full control right now. Comes in, hits like a truck, leaves it down to 7. 10 more, we need more from you. Hydro Pump comes in, only 70% accurate, avoids the attack. Cerulege, that would have hit him for all his marbles and then some. And so now, Cerulege has full HP. And more, the washing machine missed. This is where it gets scary. And more protects. He's trying to buy some time. Trying to think of a strat to go with. Uses another move. Protect comes in. And so now Arc is buying time to think of a plan. Reaper is being as aggressive as possibly can be. Cerulege is standing there unfazed. Wash Rotom getting jiggy, bouncing left and right. Hitting his little curry shimmy. And now swaps in. Trying to catch something with Dragonite. Brings in the item. About to be attacked by the Dragonite's Knight. And hits for 78. So Dragonite comes in, takes a chin check, and goes down to half HP. Cerulege is just standing there, getting free hits and free licks. Dragonite gets a Mega, and now, can this Mega Dragonite get some motion of the ocean? Can it change where this is going? Does it have a water type move? Comes in with a Dragon Pulse. Hits for 95 left on Cerulege. Good amount of damage, but not enough. Comes in. Dragonite. I don't still know what to say. Dragonite of a Knight. Brings it down to 0. Not the 0 that you want as a hero, but a 0 as a 0. And so now, all 3 mounts have been shown from Arc. A Rotom as well as a Tinka. All are low on HP. We still haven't seen Reaper's third. Pelipper still standing strong. And we still have a Cerulege, who, when we know from earlier games, has a Bitter Blade if it wants to get HP back. But it looks like he said, I don't need it. I'm in attack mode. Takes out the Kenmore. And Kenmore is no more. Coming down to its last is Tinka. Tinka. And so now, 88 on the Tinka. 95 on the Ceruledge. Arg's back's against the wall. He needs Tinka to sweep. He needs Tinka to do something that hasn't been done. Play Rough comes in. Only hits, brings it down for 77. Not too effective. Weak armor happens. Defense goes down. Speed goes up. And now, Bitter Blade. Give me that HP back you just took. And on top of that, give me a crown because Reaper is this week's champion for our singles tourney. GG's and oohies to both players. And this week's champ is Reaper. If you want to be in our doubles tournament, that's every Tuesday, or if you want to be in our singles tournament, that's every Wednesday, both at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you hit that like to boost these videos, and make sure you subscribe so you know when to sign up and you know how to sign up. Till next time. Peace. Bro, what? GG's. Thank you for the subby. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the subby. Good match. That was a fun little Swiss round. Swiss makes the tournaments longer, and it also gives, I feel like it gives the players more opportunity to have fun, because if you have 3, one person automatically gets a bye, and then the tournament's done in like 30 minutes. So singles isn't bad, because if we have lower turnouts, we can just have a Swiss round. And technically I can do single Swiss because like it's a lower bout. But GG's to both sides, man. That low-key makes me want to run some singles now, man. That low-key makes Jimbo want to run some singles myself. Will I? Who knows? But definitely makes me want to. Playing all these dailies. There was a challenge I was doing yesterday. I was so close to. Did I finish it? I think I did finish it. It was the crit challenge. Oh, I'm so close to the poison challenge. Win 4 battles with a poison type, man. Damn, I played no games with ice types. I need to do that. 8 games with a fighting type, man. So that would be Sneasler. He's poison and fighting. Ghost types, dragon types. Oh, I need 7 more. Ugh, I'm so close to these. Most of these I'm 2nd star. You get more affinity tickets. Use grass type moves. Yeah, affinity tickets are just using the type move. So when you naturally play the game, water type moves, I'm close. When you naturally play the game, they just give you infinity tickets. Psychic type moves. Dang, I haven't done 50 psychic type moves. That sucks. Single battle sweeper. Win 50 ranked matches in a single battle without losing any of your team. That's crazy. That's not an easy challenge. I've done the first one. The first one was 10. Dang, that's not an easy challenge. Hit the champion tier. Oh boy. They only give you 1,000 VP to be champion tier. I feel like for 1,000 like champion tier, they gotta be like 20k VP. Cause you over here playing wolfies and crap. Hey, bro, you need more. I beat the super effective by far. 508. Sharpshooter, land crits. That's what I was doing yesterday. Beat that. Water types 114. Flying types. Oh, I finished that yesterday. 101. Normal type 585. Normal types just offer fake out. So there's that. I low-key do want to run. I don't know if I want to run single, but I do feel like running one. I feel like something I did see that I did like was when Reaper used Shell Smash Blastoids. But he used his Shell Smash Blastoids with... It was a gamble, but he used it with the herb. I want to add a Mega to my team because if you do Shinishta, you Rage Power, you get the Shell Smash, and you use the herb, so your defense and special defense goes back. Its ability Rain Dish. You're shiny? Did not know that. Your ability Rain Dish, he heals, so I can use that for Pelipper to heal at the end of each turn. I feel like I would kind of want to have protect if I do that, because then I can heal from protect and the rain. So I would darn near go to water spout and aura spiel, but that means I'm like changing the whole dribble. Y'all kind of see where I'm getting at? You Sinistry to get cooked, shell smash, bring in Pelipper, he heals. Say I have leftovers. If I protect, I'm getting 2 good hit could work. That technically negates having that because I would go leftovers and protect. I kind of want to try it. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I kind of want to try that. Kind of want to try that. Let's try one game with that before we end the stream and go back to Discord. Let's try one game. It's like a goofy idea, but there's potential. Because then if I finish that has the leftovers. I want to try this. This looks goofy, but I want to try it for it. But then I would need a Mega if I'm not using Blastoise as my Mega. Let's do... Of course, this was in alphabetical order. I don't like how it's not alphabetical order, bro. Let me see. Let me double check this because I'm in my head. Like, this is kind of one of them things that like they have to like textbook go perfectly or you're cooked type ordeal. Blowette and double. Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast. Light of Ruin does so much damage, it's crazy. Protect. Low-key want Light of Ruin instead of Dazzling. 100%, no, instead of Moonblast. 100% accurate. 90, but it does more damage. We'll keep her at. I do want to try this. Try me one game of doubles like this, and we gonna see how the this is gonna be interesting. Either because like the way I vision this, it has to go step by step. That if it doesn't, I'm cooked. Simple and plain. If this doesn't go step by step, Jimbo's chalked. Doki, drive by like we missed you. We were hoping you made it back home in time. Congrats on the youngins getting a dub, man. Congrats on them winning. I didn't even look at the other team. I just want to try this core 4 and see what happens. I didn't even look at this core 4 and see what happens. Get a quick match before we get off and then move to Discord for a little. Man, we go to Honolulu just to get that. We. Let's see how this works. I think they're gonna go Froslash first, and if they Froslash first, Blizzard, and if they Blizzard, then what I'm gonna do doesn't matter. I hope they don't do that, so then it won't matter. Not what I thought. Interesting. Okay. I just seen Tika do that. Why did I not think that he would do that? Alright, that's not what we wanted. This is starting off terrible. I knew he was going to do that too. I should have protected. Watch out for the takeout. He survives the knockoff. That's huge. Get a shell smash. Oh, the fake out. Oh, yeah. The stinking stream delay. I did not. Well, look out for the fake out. Gigantahammer comes in. Okay, so we got our shell smash. Our speed's up a little bit. We get the rain. I'm afraid Serena would survive. Let's see. Let's see where we'll be. Blast on Sinister? Boy, I was running that before you. Now, what I was not doing, I was not doing no freaking shell smash. Damn. I definitely watched your shell smash. I'm like, you know what? Let me smash some shells myself. Not the worst thing. Hurricane comes in. We heal from the rain. Heal from leftovers. They have leftovers. Shell Smash just hits like a truck. Goodness gracious. Froslash is about to Mega. I feel like it's going to throw a Blizzard in there. Here slows that Blizzard. Gonna change the weather. We understand that. Might do Aura Veil, but he already lost one Mon, so we'll see. Starts to snow. Wide guard. Water spout. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Genesis is literally just the sacrifice to set up, and then that's it. I never believed in Cell Smash. I thought it was +1, -1. I didn't know it was +2, -1. Now that I know it's +2, it's crazy. GG's. Wide guard Pelipper. Get boost from the water. Let Sinister get his booty smacked. GG's. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. It do not matter. It do not matter. Oh boy, that's Liz. I definitely said one game because I need to eat. Technically, I can eat now because I'm not doing the tournament anymore. I definitely can go cut me a slice. A little wet. Dark type, dark steel, fighting. Yeah, Flo, that's not the worst. Yeah, so it's +2 across the board. And then it's -1 for the defense. So -1 defense, special defense, and then +2 speed, attack, and special attack. It do not matter. Shea Alexander, you a Glazer, Lakers in 5. Hey, bro. If it's not about Shea, I don't want it. Pause. I'm technically faster than both of y'all. So I don't even want to shell smash. I kind of want to just get some damage off. Get as much damage off as I can. I don't even need a shell smash. Let me just get a little bit damage. You can definitely tell the difference. But I can try to shell smash next turn. I'm a gambler. I'm a gambler. I don't like Primarina. Should have shell smash. Should have shell smash. I'm not following the textbook. 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 This mother lover froze? Oh my goodness. I definitely should have shell smashed. Bro, it's not glazing if there's nothing wrong. If I'm saying, yo, Jay's good at hoops, that's not glazing. That's just a fact. Ear frozen. I'm smacked off. Oh, freaking trick room. Shell smash. Do the shell smash first. Jimbo selling, Jimbo selling, Jimbo selling. Blazer, you a Shea lover, Lakers in 5. What did he say? Nani? Nani? That one's not going to help us if they have Strickland for 3 more turns. Give us a turn to heal. $9.15. This boy taking too long. Bro, I'm struggling. Bro, I didn't say he was handsome. I just said his name is Shea Gorgeous Alexander. That's all I said. That's all Jimbo shit. Bro, y'all hate when I talk about Shea. He not no free throw merchant. If you look, he wasn't even top 5 in free throw attempts this year. Look it up. Fun fact, he was not top 5. You know who was? Jaylen Brown. I believe he was 2 or 3. But you a Celtics fan, he's a free throw merchant. So if you want to get sturdy, we can get sturdy. If you want to get jiggy, we can get jiggy. Okay. Okay. Dark Voice on Blasty. Yeah, I'm running a non-Mega Blasty. I'm trying to do like a leftovers, protect, and heal with Rain Dish. So it's going okay. Definitely could be better. Dang, this one the first. I don't think I've ever battled a Mega Chestnut. I'm kind of scared. I've yet to battle one in Champions. And then with that wood, we survived though. Good recoil. Brother, I needed you to survive. I needed that hurricane. I needed that hurricane. See, y'all don't want to have a real conversation when you bring up stats. Why is Jaylen Brown leading? That's just a real stat. We double protect to waste one more trick room. 18 viewers, but likes what we're doing. Yeah, man, hit that like button. And make sure y'all sign up for the tournament. Make sure y'all sign up for the weekly tournaments. Doubles on Tuesday, singles on Wednesday. Now Jimbo's just getting a couple games because I got Itchy watching everyone play. Speaking of Itchy, Minnie, can you cut me a slice of pizza? I still need to add exclamation mark slow. The rear ones would know. My last turn of heals from Rain Dish. Look at all the rain you can get, bro. Your last turn of heals. Okay, dimensions are back to normal. I feel like I need to double down. Whoa, who put exclamation mark unite? Who the poop? Eric sent cheers? Whoa! What the heck? Thank you for the cheery beery. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 1,000 cheers. Thank you for the 1,000 cheers. 1,000 jewels. A 1,000 jewels. I think this could be enough to hit both. Even if I have low HP, I could try to take out Frafferick. We'll see. 3% Disco laughing, 252. Hey, Disco, thank you. Thank you for the Julies. Thank you. And he brought me a slice of pizza.
I mean, it's 30.
Oh yeah, thank you. Mama, go away. You're a scammer. I froze?
Bed.
I can't even celebrate eating pizza because I froze. I'm still frozen. Well, I definitely would have took out Frafferick with the amount of HP I had. RNG at its finest. I didn't stick to the Shell Smash plan, but it wasn't bad. Arc sent $2. Carry me and unite. Oh, brother. Oh my goodness, all these donos. Y'all really want me to play a game of Unite, huh? Oh, now you want to deep freaking Frost? Oh my goodness. It's a tip train. No. Exclamation mark Frago rip a pack. Never seen it, never seen it, never seen it. Never seen it. W Arc, Derry, Eric, W Reaper. Thank you guys. Jeez. I don't even know if YouTube has tip trains, but if that's the case, y'all really want Jimbo to go on Unite. Don't threaten me with a good time. Everyone's donating to bribe me and unite? What? You guys are very tempting. Don't lie to me. It's very tempting. I seen Reaper Disco. That's why I hit that Disco by a Reaper, that 250 Disco. I saw one like this and dance because it was Disco. Reaper sent clapping seals for 250? What the frick? How do you do a clapping seal? I don't know if that's a clapping seal. But laughing disco for 250? Is that what those what's those TikTokers do? Like when you send stuff and they do it? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Laughing disco from Arky. Ha ha ha! Like those NPC bots. Eric's been a member? I've been a Pokemon master here for a while. Thank you. I don't know what all these donos. Except Eric, 16 months is crazy because that means you've been a member ever since you met. Member for 20 months. Minnie just became a sponsor. Oh my goodness. All right. If you guys want me to play Unite, just say that. What the poop is going on? Happy poop? How you do happy poop? What I like. I don't know how I would do happy poop. What's a happy poop? What's a happy poop? Let's think. Happy poop. What's a happy poop? Like this? I don't know what that is. I think that's a happy poop. I don't know. I'm winging it at this point. Reaper been a member for 10 months? Oh my goodness, you guys have been members for so long. 3% happy? Okay, I can't do 2 poops. Thank you for the subby. Subscribing for all the best. Thank you for the subby. I don't know what's going on. Minnie said happy poop. Thanks for the poop. There's so much poop going on. Send jewels? Send stars? I'm not twerking on stream. That's a happy poop, bruh. Pay attention. It's a happy poop. It's a happy poop, bro. Trust. It's a happy poop. Then sunshine? What is that? Sunshine. It's sunshine outside. GG's? What does GG stand for? We said it yesterday. The Goofy Goober? I forgot what it was. Minnie sent 2 jewels. I have no money, so I don't have what a jewel is. Whoa, I don't know what this tip train is. But Momo, looks like they want me to play a game of Unite. Should I do it? Should I dust off the Unite skills? How about this, Momo? If I win this match, I'll play a game of Unite because all the donos if I win. Is that fair? Do you think I'm gonna win, Momo? Ark has Timbo twerk. Bro, what the frick does that even mean? That's sus. Ark has my what? That doesn't even make sense. That's just sus, bro. I'm ignoring everything sus from y'all from now on. Only real ones remember the twerking days. Laughing jewels. What are all these jewels? Momo, I said if I win this match, I have to get on Unite. Hopefully I lose. Momo, hopefully we lose. Him say Mike, no, not doing that again. I learned the first time. Momo wants treats. Alright, I'll give Momo some pizza. Momo, you want some pizza? Here. There, Momo got a treat. I gave him some pizza. I'm not gonna get up and get him a treat if I'm comfortable, so you just eat what I'm eating. I think that's fair. Arky with all the let's get it. True member, true member. I forgot there's a Raikou next to my member. That tells me y'all haven't been members in a long time, but also haven't made content in a long time. One more turn of Trick Room. Damn, bro, scoot back. You don't get no more. You're lucky you got the first one. Got my pizza like that. Expensive. This lots of matzo. That's why they put the sauce, the meat, and then mozzarella on top. So there's layers to this. Scoot back. That's a good hurricane. While the rain's still here, 9%. Trick Room's finally gone. Oh my goodness. Then dab? I think young kids do still do this. I don't think people dab anymore. Well, I low-key want to lose because I don't want to play Unite. I'm not going to lie. I knew he would try to sucker punch. That's why I tailwind, just in case. Come on, bro. I saw that coming a mile away. That's why I tailwind you, sucker. You can't hit both at the same time, so pick a side. Well, I'm a fairy type, not very effective. Bad side, should have picked Pelipper. Momo! That means I have to play Unite now. I got set up, Momo. I got scammed. Momo, I got scammed. Well, I have no more water. Update. I can't believe y'all twisted my arm. Oh. Oh no. I haven't played in so long. Let's see these arm twisters, man. Just arm twisting all around, man. Just straight arm twisters, man. Straight arm twisters. It's your cue to leave. Wow, Speed's leaving when it gets good. All right, young man. Thank you for hanging out. Arm twisters, arm twisters. There's a battle pass? Oh boy. An adult? Never heard of them. Oh, we have... I don't know. Yeah, I invited Stokes. I don't know if Stokes playing. If he is, we do a regular game. We'll see if he responds. Stokey, are you here? Returning player Jimbo? Come on now. You know I don't play this game. Jimbo retired. I still didn't even finish my returning player reward. You get like 2 weeks or whatever. It's gonna be really bad. I'm not good at this game. Jimbo is not good. Doki's putting youngins to sleepy. Bro, I thought I brought a napkin in here. See, this is another reason why I play Brawl Stars. These servers, I could have been done with 2 Brawl Star matches by now. I could have been done with 2 already. Almost not a cutaway. That's my child. My child will give me a hug. He's my... Want to bring back Empoleon again. Interesting, interesting. Bro. What is going on?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not you, it's YouTube. I mean, it's my stream. OBS popped up, I might have some spike lags. Yeah, Unite takes up more internet than Champions. And then, I don't know if Minnie has a TV on for the stream. That might add to it.
I do.
Well, I will add a little bit to it. Let me put some spray on so people know I'm dripped out. Reaper gave it to the rando? I thought you were running it. Oh my god. I trust a rando. No. I put my trust in Reaper, not randos. Wrong R word. I'm washed. I'm too washed, man. Jimbo's a Kenmore. All right. This pizza is the greatest pizza ever. Nothing beats lots of matzo. I don't care. Bro, how long does it take to get in the game? So Reaper doesn't take jungle and gets kicked out? So he's the reason we were slowing down. Reaper, huh? I promise you, if they give us a chance to vote out, I'm voting. You got me down here with a Gardevoir and a Mimikyu alone. I'm smoked. I'm not winning this. And my game's laggy as a biscuit. I think it's so laggy on the capture card. This is so laggy, it's crazy. Input delay is wild. There's 3 down here. Here we go, Dragonite, Knight the Dragon. I want you, and I like you. Bring your cheeks. He's so low, Burn Tick. Oh, my Burn Tick didn't finish him. I feel like I just got scammed. I tried to stay in as long as I could. Damn. I survived longer than I thought I would. Are the odds of getting Napoleon on the team? 2%. There's almost 100 characters, and we get 2 randos because we're not picking Napoleon. So I'll say 2% chance. Since we have 90-something characters in it. Or is 80-something, something like that. I haven't been playing this game. It still connects. It auto locks. Oh my. Oh, I'm smoked. Dude, he didn't even try to hit me because he knew I was gonna get finished by the auto lock. Ah. Gotta stop giving jungle to randos. I trusted Reaper. Oh my goodness. Their attack's up already. He jumped right when I hit that XP. Ah. Long wait times and terrible games. Up. Timbo's gonna be done with this real quick. Oh boy. Jacoby, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, man. That Dragonite has been living in that jungle a little too long. Like, you're level 11 and you have no damage and no kills. Oh, man. I left him one and just bro, what? Bro is just freaking in jungles. What is he on? We just fought 3. He definitely could have been scoring at that bottom, man. Could have been scoring at that bottom, man. He ain't on no bottom, man. We pinching him right here at that bottom, man. Wait, there's no one here. We pinch nobody. Wait, why is there ice block in the middle one? Why do you not put it in the ones that other one? The top one. I say that as they're scoring on the top one. Oh, weird. Got one. fighting too. That Trevenant is cold, boy. Damn, Trevenant had to get a buff. That boy cold. Oh, we can't walk through it either. That's really a block of ice. Oh, okay, because I was rubbing on the side of it. That makes sense. Groudon's out. They're scoring double. Dragonite has nowhere to be found. And there's 2 dead on their side. The best 2 to be exact. Nah, bro, I can't just give up free rank. I don't have to snatch it from me for real. I'm not even voting, bro. Get that stuff out of my face. I don't got time to vote. Can't get my finger on these sticks. Took out 1. He's low. 2. I'm low, but I hit Guardy. 3. Finish. Good. We have to push hard while they're cooked. Oh, we didn't get both. Now we have to have a whole second team out. I did as much as I could. I couldn't get enough to get another one. I think we're still struggling. That is nice because it makes you feel more comfortable to push because you have a Articuno. Well, I always say if you combine for 10, you did your job. So anything at 15 is cooking. 7 and 8, first game back. I'll take it. Oh. Boy. This is why. Timbo. Don't put it on your night, boy. Most damage dealt and second to last in damage taken. So addition damage and not getting hit. 8 and 9, which is 17, and we've talked about the 5, 10, 15 rule. Now I haven't played this in a month. Yeah, let me go ahead and get out. Let me go ahead and end the stream, boy. Go ahead and end the stream, especially, and that was while lagging. Yeah, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and give y'all this Bible verse of the day, boy. And that's while lagging. Oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Crazy.
Well, you guys, I do appreciate everyone who came and stopped by. Before we end off the stream, we have our verse of the day, !VOTD, our Bible verse of the day. And we've been going through a book called Be Still, 90-day devotional for a hopeful heart. And today's verse comes out of Romans 15:13. Knowing the Hope Giver is the title of the devotional. And it says in Romans 15:13, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. I gotta say that one more time. I gotta say it one more time. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. And I feel like that's huge, because there's a paragraph in here in the devotional that says, God is not holding hope in a jar, choosing to devour out amounts according to our allegiance. He does not desire to ration our supply or teach us a lesson, end quote. Oh no, he's generous beyond beliefs and yearns for our pursuit of his heart, so that we may become more like him. And that stood out to me, because I know something as I walk through my faith walk and as I grow, that's something that does pop in my head, is like, man, I feel like I deserve this. Like, I deserve to be punished. I deserve to have this lesson because I did X, Y, and Z. Like, the Lord deserves to put me in this situation or circumstance, when in reality, you're not in circumstance situation because you're being taught a lesson, or because you're getting disciplined, or because you're wrong. You're in those lessons because it's an opportunity to focus on the Lord. It's an opportunity that he believes you can grow. Like, look at Job. Job was everything taken from him, everything and more. And it was the reason that the Lord gave the devil permission, because he knew that Job was one of his finest men. It would overcome these obstacles. So that stands out, because think about how many obstacles we could be battling. And instead of coming from a perspective that I deserve this, the Lord's teaching me a lesson, you can come from that perspective of, you know, he's giving me this battle so I can learn, so I can grow. And I know there's a reason for his greater purpose. If that's to be patient, if that's to evangelize, if that's to learn. But there's a bigger reason why I'm in the situation, rather than a punishment. It's more of a growth. And I think that's huge. And that's something I need to work on personally. And I feel like a lot of these devotionals are standing out to me to work on and grow. And I pray that you guys are mindful of that too. That may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him. So I pray that you continue to put your trust in him. And as you guys continue to feel that peace and joy, you find your hope in Jesus. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for coming by to the stream. I love you. Jesus loves you. And that's going to be it for today. So peace.